Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 81 on Mr. Bright's project. All right. Again, I want to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone for making time out of your busy schedule to watch my channel. I am completely grateful. I've been very busy lately with work, but hopefully I'll come back with my frequent videos. So in your view is my 2-bedroom apartment on the first floor and a 4-bedroom on the ground floor. So in your view is a 3D which was designed by Jonathan Tete. Jonathan Tete is a fine architect. They deals with land. Okay, so in case someone need a land, you can contact Jonathan. If you need a permit to begin your project, you can always contact Jonathan. If you need a surveyor, you can contact Jonathan. Okay, so this design actually was done by Jonathan. All right, so today we're going to be doing discussing about the coping, which I dropped the video of on episode 80, and then also a construction of a polytank platform. Okay, so this platform is meant to hold my polytank. You understand? All right, so this is the foundation digging for the polytank. Okay, and we're looking at our previous expenditures. In episode 80, our total expenditure was 339,809 Ghana cedis. And in this episode, we bought iron rods amounting to 5,000 Ghana cedis, okay, which is meant for the coping and also for the polytank platform. And then also 5,000 to the mason to buy some blocks, okay, and then digging of the trenches, because I'm doing the polytank and also the trench for the stores that I want to put up. You understand? So all these I gave my mason Michael Fasa, who is coming in the picture now, okay, to do all this work for me. So that is what I have in this video. Let's see how it ends. Okay, so in your view, we've spent a total of 349,809 Ghana cedis, which is our day-to-day expenditure, what we've spent so far. All right, so in your view, Michael Fasa and his boys are working on the polytank platform, where I'm going to hold 5,000 liters of polytank sitting on the platform. Okay, and I'm going to go on top of it, do the decking, and then place another 2,000 liters of a polytank on top. The main 5,000 liters of the polytank is to serve as a reservoir, okay, because I'm going to do a borehole drilling. So the 5,000 liters will serve as a reservoir to hold all the waters and then distribute the waters to the various polytanks. So I'm going to have 2 polytanks on top of the roof, and that will be 1,000 liters each. 1,000 liters for apartment 1 and another 1,000 liters for apartment 2. And then on top of the platform, I'm going to have a 2,000 liters which will supply the ground floor. You understand? So I'm going to have 4 polytanks. One is a 5,000 liters, which is a reservoir, and then 2, which is the 2,000 liters, which will stay on top of the 5,000 liters, which is serve the ground floor, and then 2 1,000 liters, and these 2 1,000 liters each will stay on the roof of the apartment, which will serve the various apartments. So you'll be seeing that in my subsequent videos, and so you will understand further. We're going to break the existing tank. This is the platform that we are creating for the 5,000 liters polytank. Okay, yes, it should be strong enough because the water is going to be sitting on it, and so you need to ensure that it is strong enough to be able to hold the water. You understand? So it had been filled, and we're going to do the casting or do overside casting. And then the pillars, I'm going to go with the round pillars with the molds. Okay, yes. Most people charge 500 Ghana cedis per mold. Some people charge 600 Ghana cedis per mold. They usually come and do the casting all themselves. You don't have to employ your mason to do that. Okay, so the other people that takes the time to do the mold, and they cast it very well. Yeah. Sometimes Michael Fassad can do that for me. There have been instances where he's been able to cast that, and by erecting all the pillars for me. So Michael Fassad is really good. If you've noticed, they've been shifting of all the artisans. Earlier on, it was Christopher Adade who did the fencing and all other stuff. Now it's Michael Fassad. Before it was Stephen Opong. So you can see that it's kind of a rotation. Are you with me? And all of these, they are always trying to help me out with it. Are you with me? They are always trying to help me out with this. So a polytank stand is very, very necessary. Okay, so once your house is almost getting done, you will need a polytank stand. So here they have to scoop some of the sand and bring it to the first floor apartment area, which will be closer to the roof, because they're going to be mixing the concrete from here and then taking it up for the coping. So today we're going to cast the coping. In episode 80, we saw the formation of the carpentry works regards to the coping design. If anybody want to know how the coping formation works, kindly watch episode 80 so you could understand where we're coming from. So in your view, this is the fence wall coping and it's been cast. Okay, there's an iron rod in there. We use the 3/4 iron rod. Okay, and the cement we use 42.5 R because we want it to be rich and strong. Okay, it is very, very important. Very, very important. The carpentry work was done by Joshua Adam. Okay, my carpenter, Joshua Adam. I have two carpenters on my channel, Mr. Samuel Edu and Joshua Adam. Both are very good, very refined, reliable, you understand, hard-working artisans. Okay, and here I have Michael Fassad, who is my mason as well. Okay, he's doing the casting. Are you with me? The fence wall was done by Christopher Adade, and now Michael is here to do the casting. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so once it is dried, we're going to have my welder, Mr. Williams, come and take measurement, and then we're going to put the barrister's design in between. Now these pillars looks a little bit short, but we're going to put a coping on top of this ones too. All the square pillars are going to have a coping. So we have a long way to go. Okay, so you can see little by little the house is taking shape. Okay, there are some transformation every day. I'm changing some few things here, breaking some few things there, making it look in modern architecture so beautiful. You understand? Yes, no rush. Make sure that there's somebody who is consistent, someone that is reliable. Are you with me? So that every month at least something is happening on your property, on your project. Before you hit December, you will see a massive transformation. You understand? A massive transformation. And for me, that's what I always encourage people. Little by little, okay? Yes, some transformation will take place. And by the time you realize everything is done. For me, I have light. Okay, yes, I have light in my house, and that alone is refreshing. Are you with me? Yes. And moving forward, I'm going to get my borehole done so I could have my own water supply. Okay, that also I will need. So you can see that the polytank platform has been cast neatly, and the next thing is to erect all the pillars by introducing the round pillars here, because I want the entire house to look uniform. You understand? So that's why I want to bring the round pillars here. Okay, initially I wanted to put the pillars within the wall so that the platform will be attached to the fence wall, but for some reason I decided to just isolate the fence wall away from the platform. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I think from here we're gonna have to be moving on to the roof coping. Okay, and the measurement here is enough for the poly tank to fit in. Are you with me? So probably in our subsequent episode, probably in episode 82, you will be seeing how the platform looks like when the pillars will be erect. So this is the rooftop. Okay, this is my neighborhood as well. Isn't this beautiful? There are so many houses around. Okay, and I'm seeing new construction going on. Okay, so this is the rooftop. Look at this, a lot of board. In fact, coping takes a lot of board, and that is why it is always important. For me, I love to reserve boards. Are you with me? From the foundation, you will not get any board. Overside casting, you will not get. But when you start with the pillars and lintel, and then the floor decking, from that portion, you'll be able to save some board because some of the boards will go bad. Recently, the bushcat boards are not that strong. Earlier on, boards can stay longer for even a year and they don't do anything. But now, once you lose a board, it starts cracking and you start losing its quality. Look at the coping, rich and nice. Are you with me? Yes, so the entire roof top, there's coping. Before, there was nothing like this. You just put up your house and you just do your plastering and you're done. But now all these designs are coming and you feel like you have to do something. Yes, it is part of the architecture. If not, it will not look nice. You understand? Look at the opposite house also did the same thing. You understand? So coping is very, very beautiful. Some people will go with parapet. Okay, they will go with parapet. And I decided to go with the coping. Coping is simple, not too expensive. Okay, and the design is cute. So you see that all around casting has taken place. You understand? So by the time it is dry, we remove the board. Man, you will see the design at the tip of it. So beautiful. So beautiful. So Michael Fasa did a wonderful job here, and we have to applaud him for that. Are you with me? Getting the concrete from the first floor all the way to the roof is not easy. They're actually using a ladder to do that. It's not easy. Are you with me? It's not easy at all. So, lovely people, today we've done the casting of the coping. You can see the iron rod in there. There's a 3/4 iron rod. Okay, it's been locked properly. Are you with me? So, I believe you've learned something today. Yes. Begin to share that with your friends and let them get inspired. In case you need my services, my name is Mr. Bright. I'm the CEO of B&C Constructions. You can email me at brightantonio@outlook.com. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.